Hello students, now we shall look at biofuels. So biofuel means it is having bio origin, like it is basically from biomass. Biomass can be like agriculture waste, mainly agriculture waste, or even trees. Okay, so a biofuel is a fuel that is produced through contemporary biological processes such as agriculture and anaerobic digestion. The term biofuel refers to liquid or gaseous fuels for the transport sector that are predominantly produced from biomass. Biomass means trees. As I said, agriculture residues or even trees and fruits. What are the byproducts are there na? That can be used. A variety of fuels can be produced from biomass resources, including liquid fuels such as ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, and gaseous fuels such as hydrogen and methane. So, I think you might be aware that nowadays, whatever petrol we are using in our bikes and cars, that has got around 5% of ethanol, that is ethyl alcohol, which is produced in the sugar plants. Okay, so that is a bioethanol only. Similarly, biodiesel also is very popular nowadays, and the blending of biodiesel with petroleum diesel is also permitted. The biomass resource base for biofuel production is composed of a wide variety of forestry and agriculture resources, industrial processing residues, and municipal solid and urban wood residues. So, this solid waste of the municipalities, forest, then agriculture resources, industry processing residues, these all can be used for biofuel production. Biomass is biological material derived from living or recently living organisms. Okay, it mostly refers to plants or plant derived materials which are specifically called lignocelluloses. So, this is the term lignocellulose. As an energy source, biomass can either be used directly, like wood we use directly by combustion to produce heat, or it can be used indirectly by converting it into biofuel. So we will see the electrical energy generation by direct combustion of the biomass. Now you can see here, coming to the left, uh, if you come to the left, uh, you can see this is the furnace where the biomass is burnt. Okay, so and hot gases are produced and they are sent out. So this heat, so what we are supplying? We are supplying water. We are supplying water, and here you have got a steam boiler. So this steam boiler, what it is doing? It is converting water into steam. Why we are converting water into steam? See, as you have seen this wind turbines, the turbine has to rotate. So to rotate the turbine, wind energy is used. Similarly, here in this turbine, to rotate this turbine, there should be some kinetic energy, and that energy is derived from the steam. Okay, so this this is a steam turbine which is driven by steam, and it is connected to the generator. Okay, when the turbine rotates, the generator also rotates and it produces electricity. Okay, so this is basically called the Rankine cycle, which you will study in higher semesters. So this steam, after passing through the turbine, it will come to the condenser. Okay, after coming to the condenser, it will get condensate, the phase will convert from vapor to liquid, and again it is pumped back to the boiler. So this is a closed circuit. Okay, water gets into the steam boiler, converts into steam, goes to the turbine, expands in the turbine, then comes to the condenser, and in condenser again there is a phase change from vapor to liquid, and the liquid is again pumped to the boiler. And for this steam boiler, the heat is taken from the burning of biomass. Okay, you can see the wood is burnt and the flames are heating the tubes so that water gets converted into steam. So this is the electricity generation using biomass, and this electricity goes to the transformer where normally the voltage is stepped up from 11 kV to 110 kV or even 220 kV and fed to the electrical grid. Okay, and this condenser again it is connected with a cooling tower, so that the heat is dissipated in the cooling tower. You see this hyperbolic cooling towers, na, where the heat from the water is transferred to the air. So this is the functioning of biomass based electricity generation. Okay, so this biofuels also, now you have got like first generation biofuel, second generation biofuels. So the first generation biofuels were biomethanol, bioethanol, biodiesel, biogas and producer gas. The first generation biofuels were made from sugar, starch, vegetable oil or animal fat using conventional technology. Okay, the basic feedstock for producing the first generation biofuels came from agriculture and food processing. So as we have discussed, biodiesel, bioethanol, bio-oil, biogas, these are the different first generation biofuels. And what is biodiesel? So biodiesel is prepared by the extraction with or without esterification of vegetable oils from seeds of plants like soybean, oil palm, oilseed rape and sunflower, or residues including animal fats derived from rendering applied as fuel in diesel engines. Biodiesel means nothing but simply you take even waste cooking oil in your house, any oil, okay, that oil, when it is subjected to a process called transesterification, okay, there the oil and the glycerin separate and there is a production of biodiesel. This biodiesel, it is called biodiesel. It is like diesel only, but it is called biodiesel because it has got bio origin, and this can be used in any diesel engine. Okay, this we have got a plant in our college. I think we have got two plants, one 50 kg batch plant supplied by Karnataka State Biofuel Development Board, and one more some 3 kg plant is been made by your students as a part of their final year mechanical engineering project. Now comes to bioethanol. Bioethanol, as I said, is prepared in the sugar factories mostly. Okay, that is made from sugars like sugar cane. Okay, and it can also be made from starch like maize and all. And this bioethanol is blended in the petrol engines what we are using. So around 5% of blending is happening presently, and once the quantity of bioethanol production increases over the years, that percentage will increase. Then what is biogas? Biogas is nothing but anaerobic fermentation of organic waste or animal manures, crop residues, okay, so that the gas is produced. Like in our stomach also you can see the gas is produced. Okay, similarly when this human excreta, animal excreta or the organic manures, crop residues, these are put in a biogas plant. You might have seen biogas plants in villages. Okay, so those plants now, there what happens when you feed this, there is anaerobic digestion. Anaerobic means in the absence of air, and there is a production of gas. That gas contains basically methane. It is not fully 100% methane, but it contains around 40 to 50% of methane, and that is used as a fuel. Now there are second generation biofuels. Okay, so here the technology is different. Basically the technology of this is producing biofuels in second generation is different. So there are two technologies involved actually. One is thermochemical conversion, and second is a biochemical conversion. Thermochemical means here heat is applied and there is a chemical conversion. In biochemical conversion means here there is no heat, but there is a biological reaction taking place, such as fermentation. In our next class we will discuss about this thermochemical and biochemical conversions.